All right, well, there is no such thing as social distance inside of the Harris County Jail, where 8,500 inmates will spend the night. There are no cases of COVID-19 inside of the jail as of now, but concern over an outbreak inside is forcing some changes. So we sent ABC 13's Ted Oberg to figure out what those changes are. Ted is joining us live downtown. Ted?
Yeah, Alona, I think the concern when you hear about this is a mass release of violent criminals from inside the Harris County Jail. That's not happening. At this point, new arrests are down nearly 50%, the overall population down by about 6%, all part of what the sheriff thinks is the best plan to keep people healthy inside the jail, and in turn, us here outside as well. Antoinette Thomas brought her kids to see their father in jail today, but they were turned away at the door. No visitors these days. But in a phone call with him, got word of changes inside. So you think more people are getting put out on bond?
Yeah.
And fewer people coming to jail?
They trying to protect themselves too.
She's right. Bookings at the Harris County Jail are down 30% every day this week, partly due to fewer targets.
There are just less people out and less targets for criminals.
But also a conscious plan to lower arrests. Across Houston and Harris County, deputies and officers aren't taking people to jail for things like petty theft, trespassing, mischief, minor drug crimes. It's not the case with serious criminals.
Domestic violence, aggravated assault, things that are pressing right now, those folks are taking the ride. They're going to get arrested.
But with 8,500 inmates still in the jail, something has to be done to smartly lower the jail population. Fewer arrests is one avenue, letting more inmates out is another.
We're looking at nonviolent offenders that may be senior in age and also frail in their health.
The fear is an outbreak at the jail.
They would not realistically be able to sustain a large outbreak of any kind inside the jail, coupled with the needs of a community need that's going to be growing.
The sheriff says jail health is community health, Ilona, because whatever happens inside there comes out when an inmate is released or one of the hundreds of daily staffers comes home and goes to their family. Ilona?
Yeah, it's a good point. It's an important part of the community. Now, but if officers and deputies are arresting hundreds fewer people every day and letting more people out, are their alleged criminals kind of getting a pass?
Yeah, no violent offender, Ilona, will either be released under this program or skip an arrest, and they will all have their day in court eventually, just not right now.
And we just talked about this, but what about the health inside of that jail? 8,500 inmates is a lot of people in a small space. They're not getting that 6 feet between all of them. Is this a major concern?
It is a major concern. An outbreak inside the jail would spread very quickly. They take every new inmate's temperature. Most staffers get their temperature checked. They've had about 5 tests go out so far. None have been positive inside the jail.
Okay, really important information for the whole community as we all deal with this outbreak. Ted, thank you so much for that update. Now,